Sagittarius, this is going to be your reading. This is for February 6th to the 16th. Keep in mind that this is general, so that means not all the messages are going to resonate. And if you'd like something tailored specifically for you, the information for that is in the description box below. So let's take a look and see what you guys have coming up. This could resonate vice versa. And if it doesn't match, it's simply just not your week. Knight of Pentacles. Ace of Wands. Five of Pentacles. The Moon card. Page of Swords. The Star card. The High Priestess. Seven of Wands. Okay, so this is a time for you to use your intuition. There's something that your intuition is trying to nudge you, whether it's you going in a different direction or a warning sign. Listen to your gut at all times because it's not going to steer you in the wrong direction. If there is something that you're waiting on, or some type of task or a goal that you want to reach, you're going to have to wait and be patient with the Star card because divine timing is at play. So there's nothing that you can do to fast forward this process. The Knight of Pentacles is here to show that this is going to be a situation that moves slowly but steadily. You may have to put in some money, and I feel like this could be a dynamic where there's a child and possibly even the child's father or mother involved. If it's not a child, then you do have people on the outside that are spying on you, watching. These are people that see you as a star, which is like a celebrity or someone who's meant to be in the public eye. So if you have some sort of craft that you have been willing to roll out, or you've been getting nudges, that you should put time and effort into some type of hobby, please do so, because I feel like it's going to not only bring you financial abundance, but abundance in life in general, because you're going to be working in your purpose. And when you do that, everything else in your life just aligns. The Ace of Wands is here to show that there will be a new beginning that's sent to you. This could be a new connection, a new relationship, maybe even moving to a different city, somewhere where there's mountains. But with the Five of Pentacles being here, there's an issue that's going on with your money or resources. If it's not money, it's like internally you feel like you're taken for granted or you're unappreciated. You don't feel like you get the recognition that you deserve, which I feel like it is warranted why you feel that way. Either because you're too giving to other individuals, or whenever you need something or someone, it's like you don't really have that support, which is okay. The divine is trying to teach you how to fend for yourself, because at the end of it all you really need is yourself. And once you start looking for, once you start looking to be filled with happiness and joy through external factors, that's when you're going to end up setting yourself up for failure, because everything that you need is within you. You just have to find a way to channel and unlock whatever that may be. The Moon card is also here to show secrets. So somebody's either keeping a secret from you, or you're keeping secrets from someone else. This will be revealed with time. I feel like the full moon this month is going to bring some answers to questions that you were waiting for. And with the Seven of Wands, this is you needing to stand your ground and protect yourself and your belongings, protect, what's important to you, protect your values, because you're going to have a lot of adversity within these next 2 weeks. People that think that they know better about what you need, which doesn't even make sense. But hey, people do what they want. And you're also going to have to protect your dwelling. So be careful of thieves and bringing people around that are lacking. Because if you're abundant and you bring people that are low vibrational and they don't have the same thing as you, they could either possibly steal from you or just do something that's not going to be beneficial for you. So as a High Priestess is here, some of you are into tarot. Maybe you are spiritualist yourself. But you have some sort of knowledge that is important for the collective. So if you've gone through something that was traumatic, or you went through something that taught you major lessons, by you sharing that with the world, you can help a ton of other people. You just need to find a way to do so, whether it's creating a blog, a YouTube channel, TikTok, I don't know. Figure out a way to help other people with the knowledge that you have, even if it's just something as far as like makeup or beauty, because there's a lot of emphasis on beauty in these two cards. It's something beneficial that could also make you money and also help people at the same time. So that's like living in your purpose. Let me get another deck. That way I can get some additional messages. Pay attention to your dreams. Your subconscious is trying to tell you something. And so if you've been having weird dreams, it's because there's messages decoded in that. So try to find a way to write them down. And every day that you do that, it's like you'll get another missing piece to the puzzle. Why is the Knight of Pentacles here? Because of the Knight of Wands. So you have someone in your life that has a tendency of coming in and out, or just being flighty in the way that they operate with you. This could be a man that likes to sleep around, or they have player tendencies, especially if it's someone who's good looking. They have hoes in different area codes. And here you are, just very stable and grounded and focused on your fruits, focused on your career. The Queen of Pentacles is someone who's very stable on their own. So if you are a male or female, you have a tendency of just having everything together. Even if you don't, you just make it look so easy. And I feel like people tend to be jealous of that. You are also being watched or stalked. This is through social media. Someone's taking notes on how you operate, which is weird because they want to kind of embody the lifestyle that you have. And so they think by watching you and taking notes on how you do things, it's going to make their life that way. But that's not the case. You are protected. You're a chosen one, which is why, you have so much abundance surrounding you. Even if you may not feel that way, you just need to wake up and be grateful and write down everything that you're grateful for. And that will end up increasing your vibration. As the Page of Swords is here, be careful with how you communicate. Some of you are aggressive, or you just have you just have this guard up, and it's not for no reason. It's because you feel the need to protect yourself. People come to you either just to hurt your feelings. It's because most of these people that you attract are jealous. And because they can't get what you have, or they can't benefit off of you, they turn on you by hurting you, by trying to, gang up against you. Either way, you're moving forward. There's an emphasis on time. So time could be something that's significant right now. You also need to figure out a way to, I don't want to say get your life together. There's something about planning. You need to plan with the amount of time that you have, because you waste a lot of time either just through communication or through social media. There's something that needs to be revisited. A planner is something that could benefit you, but I also feel like you have a tendency of attracting players into your life or going after players and expecting them to have something stable for you, and they will not. So that's something that you need to work on yourself. You could be attracting earth signs into your life. If you are attracting an earth sign, this person is very passionate about you. They have a lot of, chemistry and lust for you, but I don't know if it's going to be anything more than that. Why is the Ace of Wands here? Okay, so there is an energy of you also feeling mentally trapped, mentally trapped and restricted, confined. It's retrograde energy, so I always have a hard time talking. But with the Eight of Swords, it's like you keep yourself bound and stuck. Whatever you're trying to do, whatever your dreams are, you are 100% capable. It's just whatever you tell yourself mentally keeps you in the energy of being stuck. Sometimes we all have insecurities, we have things that keep us stuck, but you have to work through that, because whatever your lesson is, whatever your purpose is in this world, it's grand. It can help a lot of people heal. It can help lift the vibration of the earth from something negative to positive, but you have to embody that energy yourself. So if you can't control yourself, you can't control anything else in life. With the Five of Pentacles being here, there's a choice that you need to make. You have a key to something. I don't know what this key is. You're going to have to figure out, what door does this key open? Because it seems like you have a key here as well. So you're the key to something happening in this world, and it can't happen without you. It's like that purpose was specifically placed upon you, but you get distracted by earthly things like money and, I don't want to say fame, but it's like you want to be seen just because you've had a whole lifetime of just being misunderstood or overshadowed. And so that's why you want to be in the limelight, which you're going to be. It has to happen organically. So you have a tendency of chasing after people that are just here for a good time, not a long time. And it's the vibration that you're outputting. So be careful with that. Just try to work on being emotionally mature. Some of you get triggered easily by other people, and it causes you to lash out. And it's something that you need to heal within yourself, because as the King of Cups, you have the capability of being someone who's emotionally mature, very loving, caring, nurturing, and compassionate. But because you are in this defensive energy as the Page of Swords, you may come off as immature sometimes, but it's just temporarily. All you need to do is just do some tweaks and nudges internally within yourself, and before you know it, you'll be this king that you're meant to be. Why is the Star card here? Because of the Hierophant. So you have some sort of knowledge and wisdom that needs to be shared with the world. With the Sun card being here, you're somebody who has the potential to be a healer, or as the Sun is here, you bring light to a lot of dark things in this world. So you could be like an advocate, or someone who could be, like a lawyer or representative. As the Hierophant is here, there's some sort of ideology that you've shifted when it comes to your family members. So let's say your family all believes in one thing. Well, you're like the black sheep that was born to just create destruction. I don't know why I hear destruction, but it's like your family is used to toxic ways, and you were that one person that was meant to break those generational curses, or just to break the toxicity in your family by changing the regime, or just changing the way that you see things. Especially if you're raised through a certain religion. It's not that you don't believe in it. I mean, you could not believe in it, but you are learning to figure things out on your own. It's kind of like you're a child in this world, and you're just picking and choosing, what works for me and what doesn't. And for some reason, that's a problem with other people, because they have an expectation of you and you're not following through with those expectations. But you're not supposed to, because you're the person that is supposed to break barriers. As the star card is here, the origin of your soul is not of Earth, so it's of a different galaxy. It could be like Andromeda, Orion, anything really. I mean, I'm not really familiar of other galaxies, but because you are a star baby, you're brought to this world to make it better, but you get distracted by earthly things like money, or men, women, drama, and you have to try to separate yourself from that so that you can get back to the core of who you're meant to be. The King of Swords is here to show that honesty and integrity and truth is something that's going to benefit you. I know it's difficult sometimes to be honest with people, especially when you don't have something good to say, but that's what's going to help you elevate. You have to work through the discomfort. And with the Six of Pentacles, also be careful of how much you're giving to people, and only work with people that put in the same time, effort, and energy into you, because you're overextending yourself to people that don't care, or people that are just using you. Four of Wands is here to show that there will be an emphasis on your stability. Your stability will increase, but you also have to make necessary shifts and cut out what doesn't serve you with the Ace of Swords. Some of you, I don't want to say you live in the world of denial, but there's certain things you don't want to admit to yourself, and this only keeps you stuck because it's meant to create some sort of shift in your life. You are supposed to be the person that brings harsh truth into the equation. So if, let's say your family members are just, they live in la la land, where you're the one person that they don't like having around because you're just so cutthroat. But that's what your task is. So don't let anybody diminish your light. Don't let anyone, make you feel like you're not worthy, because you are worthy. You actually intimidate other people, which is why, they react so harshly towards you sometimes. But there's also a certain path that you have to go through, which involves you awakening, which you are awakening right now. There's just certain lessons that you have to go through in order to figure out, what is it that I'm meant to do in life? What is my purpose? Your purpose involves you working with people, being in the limelight, being in the spotlight, being seen. And so attention could be something that you guys, I don't want to say you're not used to, but you're uncomfortable with, just because you were so overshadowed either through childhood or just in general. So best advice for Sag. Best advice for Sagittarius. Death. You have to go through a major transformation. Some of you like butterflies. I don't know why that's significant. Or maybe you're seeing butterflies everywhere, but you have to basically go through a transformation in order to be the person that you're meant to be. And the only person holding yourself back is you. So if you've been having goals that you haven't been able to roll out, or certain tasks that you have not been able to complete, it's because you're hindering yourself. So as long as you remember that there's no real obstacles but you, that will help you push forward. And with the Four of Pentacles, you also need to take care of your money and your stability. So that means don't rely on anybody else to bring you stability in your life, especially in the form of a partner. Make sure that you have your own income, because if one day this partner decides that they just want to up and leave you, guess what? That's going to leave you in the energy of stagnancy, where you're not able to move forward because you were not proactive in finding your own path. The Ace of Pentacles is here to show that you will also have a new beginning. This could be a new job, new car, new house, new opportunity that's tied to abundance and prosperity, and the universe is going to be handing you this opportunity, and you are worthy. Please remember that you're worthy, because some of you have self-worth issues that need to be worked out. With the Lover's card being here, you're a child of God, or you're somebody who's anointed. So anything that you touch has the potential to turn to gold. Either you have super high expectations of yourself that keep you stuck, or you just don't believe in yourself enough to where You feel like you can accomplish your goals, but you are able to accomplish these goals. And I also feel like if you are with someone right now, I hate to say this, but this person may not be the individual that's meant for you. They're like a stepping stone to your life partner. Yes, they play an important role, especially if you have children with this person. That's most likely what the main aspect of this relationship was so that you guys can procreate. But I feel like there's someone that's meant for you that's going to match your energy entirely, but you're not going to be with this person until you get your life together, until you stop entertaining, things that don't serve you and those temporary people. And especially if you're with a partner right now and they just seem very detached and cold, they're not intentionally trying to be this way with you. I just feel like you guys are not an energetic match. Like, you guys are on different frequency levels, which is why there's communication issues, which is why you seem to bump heads a lot. I don't feel like this person is actively trying to hurt you. I just feel like the connection is very misunderstood. Communication is something that would help the both of you, but at the end of the day, this is not your end all be all. And I hate to be that person to break it up to you, but there's somebody else that's meant for you. But because you're not elevating to where you're supposed to be, and you're keeping yourself stuck, it's preventing new love or a new person that's going to come in. I feel like if you are in a relationship right now, you and this person will always have love for each other despite whatever may happen in the near future. I just feel like you both are keeping yourself stuck and stagnant by being in a connection with each other, knowing that it's not enmeshed. Like, it's like trying to mix oil and water. At some point, you guys were on the same energetic level, but now things have changed, and you have to decide, am I going to choose happiness and true love, or am I going to, remain stagnant and also keep my partner stuck? Because what they want you to do is be single and focus on yourself. Self-care, self-love, self-admiration. But because the Queen of Wands is in reverse, you're not in your, I don't want to say in your correct energy. There's just some things that you need to tweak. So if you're staying in a relationship that you know is a dead end simply for the sole reason of security, like, that situation is going to get blown up. So you can either do it on your terms, or you can wait for the universe to come in and do it in a way where it's chaotic. I was in this position before where I was with someone that I knew was not for me, even though I tried to fight it. And the way that the universe came in and destroyed it, it was traumatic. So take my advice. You don't want that to happen. But with the Nine of Pentacles, you're somebody who's very strong, and you're capable of being independent on your own. You just may not necessarily believe in yourself. And it's because you have not tapped into your full power. And once you do, you're going to be unstoppable. So that's the end of your reading. Like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment, and I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Bye.